Hello, this is my path tracing application, or hopefully at some point render for a game. I'm working on a game on the side of this as well that I would want to use this render for at some point eventually, if I'm able to make it good enough. uh, Currently, it looks pretty like noisy as you can see because most of the rays just kind of bounce off into nothingness. The idea is to kind of guide them into light sources because that's when they actually contribute to the image, and that's what I'm working on right now. I don't like currently it's completely brute force and very stupid. Um, but you can see I have these sort of reflections in other reflections and stuff that I get just by default by doing path tracing. Whereas obviously, if I was doing rasterization or whatever, this would require a lot more work to do. So that's pretty cool. I also have this mode where I can basically accumulate frames and get like a more clear picture. Obviously, not perfect because you can still see a lot of noise, but it's at least you can kind of see that this is a monkey, right? Maybe that wasn't obvious before, and it makes it easier to debug stuff sometimes when you can actually see what's going on. But this is more what I would want the image to look like when it's finished, the render. I also have this mode where you can see the different like hierarchies I have. So I have the red one, which gets rebuilt each frame. You can see the things moving around have like their boxes adjusted and stuff. But then the blue ones are all static. They're built on startup. For each mesh gets their own one. So when a ray gets shot into the scene, it basically traverses this basically big binary tree of things until it reaches a triangle and intersects with that. Um, so yeah, that's what I have currently.